And we are back. It's Wednesday. It's all about technology and appreciating and recognizing women in technology. If you have just joined us, Karibu Sana, I would actually encourage you to go and join and subscribe to the Metropole TV page and watch the videos, because we were speaking to Sylvia earlier on. Now in studio, we are joined by Stephanie Wanjiru, who is from the tech world, previously at JKUAT, and is also a beneficiary of the Equity Leaders Program. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
We can start by you introducing yourself and telling us who you are and how are you affiliated to this particular program from Equity.
Okay, so my name is Stephanie Wanjiru. I graduated last year from JKUAT. I took math and computer science. So I joined Equity as a Wings to Fly beneficiary, where it's a program where less fortunate students are sponsored to be able to pay for their high school and any items that are related to that. And then I passed my exams and was able to join Equity Leaders Program, where I went through mentorship, the paid internship. I got to apply to universities abroad. Yeah, so that's
okay. So did you study abroad or did you study locally?
No, I had the opportunity to apply, but unfortunately I didn't.
Okay, okay. Yeah. So then where did you study? Did you study in Nairobi?
Yeah, I studied in Nairobi.
Which schools were you in?
So I went to Mudhurombe Primary School.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the main school that I was in.
In high school?
In high school, I joined the Sacred Heart Mukumu Girls in Kakamega.
Okay.
That's where I studied, scored an A-.
Okay.
And left for JKUAT.
And left for JKUAT. What was the motivation in choosing to study what you studied? That's maths.
So I went through all of them. I went through all the classes, but I joined AI, and that's where I just felt this switch.
The switch came on.
Yeah. So
AI, artificial intelligence.
So AI, so that's what I'm pursuing up to now.
So then what is artificial intelligence now?
So artificial intelligence is training machines to be able to do the work that we actually do, just to minimize the effort and time that we take on doing some works that can actually be done with machines.
Okay, fantastic. So now you have been part of the Wings to Fly, the leadership program offered by Equity. You've been in different counties, different spaces. You've been in university and interacted with different people. When you look at artificial intelligence today, what is its application in Kenya from where you stand? Are there opportunities for people to think about it, and how should they think about it?
So actually there's this issue on ethnicity bias, where AI, most of the time we use applications from abroad, right? These are applications that we import and integrate to our system. So they're not built for people in Kenya, right? So if something is not built for us, it won't work for us, right? So that's the main thing, that we need to build applications that work for us. Like, there are not so many AI integrated APIs in today's technology that are actually built by us for us.
Why is that the case? What do you think is the reason?
I think it's just lack of talent.
Okay.
So if we had more people...
But you're there.
I have recently joined the field,
fair enough. Okay, so it's lack of talent. Okay.
Yeah, so if more people are aware that actually there's a lot of opportunity in this field, I think more people will be able to join and actually expound it.
Okay. And do you think that's something that could happen? Because now you've just recently left university, you left last year, you're working. Okay, and in the space that you're working, I want to imagine that you're in the AI space.
Yes.
So from your work experience then, is there talent, is there skill, is there room for us in this country called Kenya to actually now push that agenda and be able to have AI being a solution for businesses locally?
Actually projecting like 5 years, a lot of Kenyans will be in this field, because there are a lot of programs like bootcamp programs for AI, for data science, and people are actually taking it up, because I get a lot of requests from people taking data science field and they want to be mentored.
Yes.
So given that we have this rising talent that is coming up, I am very sure that AI will be filled up.
Okay, fantastic. So what about now AI and business?
So AI is actually integrated in most businesses,
okay,
especially finance.
Yes.
And it has really helped finance propel into a higher level, because people are actually able to take loans from their phones. You can analyze data for each customer and be able to recommend the type of loans to give them, whether to give them that loan. So that is basically AI.
Oh, that's AI. Yeah. So are these solutions foreign, or are they locally built, or does it depend on the business and what it's looking for?
So For the current ones that I know, for mostly banks, I know these are locally built solutions, which is quite a good thing, because you get to meet people who build these solutions and interact with them and get to know how they build them, and yeah.
Okay, fantastic. So artificial intelligence, and you're coming from a space of exemplary performance. So there has to be exemplary performance if you're going to thrive in this space.
Yeah.
Then there has to be an element of technology. It's wide. You have to figure out what you want, and for you figured out artificial intelligence. When you look at yourself and you possibly look at the country of Kenya today, you know the trends that are there, you know the people in your age set, the majority of the population, it's the youth, and some of the opportunities that come, people will say there are no opportunities for us. How do then those people think about technology, whether it's AI, whether it's anything else? Are there ways of people thinking about how can I use technology to build a business, or is it better for people to go through the technology programs and look for employment? Is there an opportunity for people to be entrepreneurial when it comes to technology? Are there some trends that stand out from where you stand?
I mean, there's a lot of trends in the tech field. You just have to find your niche and go with it. And there are a lot of opportunities to learn this, because we have online courses which are free. We have boot camps, we have programs that are sponsored maybe by Equity, by Safaricom, that you can go there and learn.
Okay.
So it's basically something about trial and error. You just go learn, then figure out if it's something that you want to pursue, and if it's not, then try something else.
Okay.
Having this notion that there are no opportunities, it kind of blocks you off. But if you're always pursuing and want to get an opportunity, you'll get it. But if you're like, no, there's no opportunity, then there's no opportunity
there's
for
no
you.
opportunity.
Yeah.
Okay, then the final question is this. So you are employed in an IT firm.
Yeah.
And what is your focus? What's your day-to-day? What do you contribute? Are you doing AI? Are you doing analysis? What's your main job like?
So my main job currently is mostly analysis, because I analyze the products and the services and get to recommend solutions. Like when there's a spike, I tell them there's a spike, and this is how the systems should be created to be able to accommodate this spike, something of the sort.
All right. So in where you sit and the technologies that you have and the experiences and the opportunities that you see, do you ever see yourself becoming a business owner and taking what you know and creating a business? Or do you think that there's more opportunity for you in terms of benefits to continue by being an employee and scaling the ladder in terms of leadership in the corporate world?
I mean, I think of the two pretty much at the same time. For taking the business kind of path, I think in order to be able to grow and to experiment, you have to take the business path, because there you're open and you're free to take whichever choice that you want. If you want to take this technology, then it's fine. But in the corporate world, you always have to, there's that person above you that has to ascertain that, yes, this technology is okay and you can try it out. So I'm on the business side.
Well, okay, fantastic. But also what I hear you saying is, there is an opportunity for business, but there's also an opportunity to be mentored in an existing business to know what structures you need to put around. And the other thing I hear you saying is there are numerous opportunities, there are numerous spaces to learn and to get the requisite skills. So there's no excuse to just sit back and wait for things to happen. Also here you being a bit, the element of being proactive and being outgoing and looking for these opportunities. What then character traits would you define people need to adapt to, or businesses need to adapt to, if they're going to keep up with technology and the trends in that space?
I mean, for each and every business, you have to be open to these new technologies that are coming up. There's a lot that you can gain from them. If you get a data analyst, for example, that person can help you analyze your data, give you more insights about your business, and this can help your business grow. But if you're not open to this kind of solutions, then you can't compete with the rest, because you're not on the same level. Okay,
fantastic. Thank you so much for that. Do you want to leave us with a parting shot? Somebody who's watching you, as we are celebrating women in the STEM space tomorrow internationally, what should they think about? What is the one message that you want to give to anybody who's looking at this space from where you stand?
I mean, as Silvia said, there's a lot of opportunity, especially for women. There are a lot of opportunities. There are a lot of opportunities in some organizations are actually sponsoring women to take up courses. So keep an eye out for that. Also, I'll just say, just do it. Just take up that course, start a project. Just just do it. Yeah, that's
Get
what
off
I'd
your
say.
laurels and just do it.
Exactly.
I will
That's
not,
what I did.
I won't add anything else to it. Thank you so much. We certainly appreciate you and your contribution, as well as the contribution that we've also had from your peer Sylvia. That was Stephanie Wanjiru and Sylvia Ngare talking to us about technology and the opportunities that portend. You can't really talk about businesses without understanding the opportunity set that technology portends, either in terms of the staff that you employ, because they need to adapt quickly to what is happening with technology, and also you need to be open to some of these opportunities, whether it's employment or business. So that was a conversation we're having with the young ladies who are trying to give us a perspective from where they stand to get a sense of, are we in the right space? What I hear from them, they're saying technology is here to stay. Kenya is in the right space. We are made for it, but we must get off our laurels and go look for these opportunities, whether it's using them to build our businesses or using them to be part of the businesses that are building and to get employment opportunities. What are your thoughts? We would like to hear. This is an ongoing conversation. 20146 is our SMS line. That's all we had for you this afternoon. Thank you and see you same time. Good afternoon.